Process of constitution amendment. So Democrat Party leader Jurin Lasanavisit has proposed that Parliament seeks a ruling from the Constitutional Court about the validity of the constitutional amendments bill due to its third reading and vote, and on exactly when a referendum is to be held to seek public consent for the writing of a new constitution. Jurin's proposal came amidst intense debate in the joint session of Parliament today over the fate of the bill. Parliament is clearly divided, with the opposition determined to press for the third reading and vote, while most of the senators and several government members of Parliament, except the Democrats, believe that the bill must be dropped. Now that the Constitutional Court has ruled that the Parliament can write a new charter after a referendum to seek public consent is held, Senator Paiboon Nititawan insisted that the Constitutional Court's ruling means that Parliament cannot write a new charter unless a referendum is held first. So in his opinion, the process of writing a new charter must be initiated by Parliament, and if approved, a referendum must be held to seek public consent. The opposition Pheu Thai member of Parliament Somkit argued that nowhere in the Constitutional Court's ruling does it state that Parliament cannot proceed with the third reading. The apparently frustrated MP said it is better not to have a Parliament if it cannot vote on the third reading. The Democrat leader proposed that the Parliament ask the Constitutional Court to rule on 4 contentious issues. So the question is whether the Charter Amendments Bill is intended to amend the Charter by amending Section 256 or to write a new Charter by amending Chapter 15 to set up a CDA. The second issue is whether referendum is to be held before the vote on the first reading or after the vote on the third reading. The third issue is about exactly when a referendum is to be held. That sounds like the previous one. And the final issue is about whether the pending constitutional amendment bill is still valid. So there's another question, whether they should do referendum before the third reading, or they should do the third reading and then referendum, or if they have to do the referendum before the first reading, that means the one that they already did, already spent taxpayer money on it, have to be dropped and start all over again. And